All right, so I'm going to introduce you to someone in a second that's going to share with you the one key little secret that had him doing around $70+ million in the last 10 years over 6 or 7 different businesses. Would you like it? Yes, of course you would. Michael, hello, how are you?
How are you, Beck? Great to be with you.
Yeah, super excited. Rebecca Plant from the Business League here, and the guy next to me is Michael. Why don't you introduce yourself?
Yeah, fantastic. Michael Griffiths, at the moment, founder of Referral Marketing Guru. But as Rebecca said, this is our 7th business, sold 6. So who knows what it'll be in 12 months' time.
Yeah, totally. Well, hopefully still chatting with me, Michael, because this is a bit of a different thing for the Business League. You're coming to talk to our group on Wednesday, the 15th of August at Parkwood International. Now, when I say different, is that normally we bring people from the Gold Coast, but since Ed and I met you a few months back, we were just wowed by what you're doing and most of all where you've come from to build that. So as you mentioned, you're on your 7th business now in 10 years. You've generated $70+ million of sales over that time. And you've done it in things like tutoring, health and wellness, telecommunications, kids' toys. Very important, Michael, isn't it? Instead of sex toys, because we've had someone talk about that already this year at the Business League. And makeup and a marketing agency. So a full, just a big stretch of different businesses. But you found after talking to you, there's one key little formula that can really generate all of that stuff. Hey.
Yeah, so true. And so many people get caught up in sales and marketing and channels and funnels and all the rest of that sort of stuff, where really we've just seen a real simple process that hasn't changed in decades and decades and decades of marketing, and all around relationship marketing and finding a gap. And when we sort of talked about it previously and we break it down to that, it really seems quite simple.
Wow, super. And that's why, there's some bagging out of networks. There's lots of marketers out there I've seen that goes, don't waste your time at networking and all that sort of stuff. But the value of your business can really be found in those. It can be super powerful if you have the right networks working for you.
So true. And when you understand how to use your networks effectively and how to actually foster relationships the right way, not everyone's going to be the right type of person for you, and that's absolutely fine. But for most of us, we've got all these great networks and we turn up to networking events and we know all of these great people, but we just do very little with them. And the nice thing is everyone knows somebody. So the world is so small these days with technology and bringing everyone close together, that I reckon if you just can concentrate on a couple of key little things, it really makes a huge difference to a business.
Yeah, sweet. So the Business League is not your average networking group. And if you've never been with us before, we're not the kind of place that you come to rape and pillage. If you want to do that, please don't come along to our event. If you want to create true, lasting friendships and networks and learn stuff, then you want to be with us, because we have a bunch of smart people in our room, and we bring in smart people like Michael Griffiths to educate us even further on ways that we can advance our business. So, Michael, what's the one thing that someone's going to get out of coming along to our event on the 15th of August at Parkwood?
Yeah, so we're going to go through a thing called the referral process.
Yeah, awesome.
For most people, they tend to go, well, if you know who I am, you should be able to introduce me or pass business to me. And in fact, it couldn't be further from the truth. So there are 7 steps. Most people only know of 2 of them. So by adding in these other 5 steps in the referral process, before we know it, we're going to have better relationships, people doing more things for us because they know how to, and we're going to actually understand how to keep this cycle going rather than shooting ourselves in the foot like most people do at the end of the cycle.
Yeah. Great. I'm really looking forward to it because, as I said, Business League, we're made on networks. And I think that everyone within that comes along to our events obviously comes along because they want more connections and they want more sales and they want more referrals. And plus they want to get to know cool people like you, Michael, who have years of experience behind you and could probably answer any of the challenges they've had in their business. But look, if you want to be involved, come along to see me, because I always love saying hi to you, and come along to meet Michael. Michael, give us a wave.
Yep.
and hang out with Michael for the morning as well. Then you know where to head to, thebusinessleague.com.au, and get your ticket for this event. I'm Rebecca Plant. This dude here is Michael Griffiths.
Michael Griffiths.
And we're looking forward to seeing you on the 15th of August. Take care.
Yeah, sure am.